The call came through just as I was finishing some late work on my laptop. At first, I didn't think much of it. My wife FaceTiming me at odd hours wasn't unusual. I answered with the casual, hello, expecting to see her face smiling back at me. Instead, I was greeted by something that made my blood run cold. The camera had tilted awkwardly, showing a hotel bed. And there right in front of me was my wife, with my own brother. For a moment, I froze. My mind tried to deny what my eyes were seeing. They were laughing, touching each other, completely unaware that the call had connected. My chest tightened as I struggled to breathe, every second feeling like an eternity. My wife, the woman I had built a life with, was tangled in the arms of the man I grew up with. I wanted to throw my phone across the room, to end it before the image burned any deeper into my memory, but I couldn't. I stayed, frozen in silence, my hand trembling. My brother's voice carried through the speakers, teasing and mocking in a way I never heard before. That's when it hit me, this wasn't a mistake. This had been going on for some time. Finally, I spoke. Just one word. Hi. The laughter stopped instantly. My wife jerked upright, eyes wide with shock, while my brother's face turned pale. For a second, nobody said anything. The silence was louder than any scream. My wife stammered, trying to hang up, but it was too late. The damage was done. I had seen everything. I didn't shout. I didn't curse. I simply ended the call and sat there, my heart hollow. Rage boiled inside me, but alongside it came a strange clarity. They had betrayed me together, and they thought they were clever enough to get away with it. But now, they had handed me the perfect weapon. The next morning, I gathered all the evidence I needed, screenshots from the call, records of their messages that I managed to dig out, even old family photos that now looked like cruel jokes. I stayed calm, methodical. If they wanted to destroy me, I would make sure their world collapsed first. That weekend, I arranged a family dinner. Both my wife and brother were there, pretending as if nothing had happened. They smiled, played their roles, and thought they were fooling me, but I had prepared something they could never expect. Halfway through the evening, I stood up, cleared my throat, and connected my phone to the TV. I want to share something special with the family, I said. They looked at me curiously, my wife already nervous. And then I hit play. The video of the FaceTime call filled the screen. Gasps echoed around the room as my wife's betrayal played out in front of everyone. My brother's smug laughter turned into shameful silence. My mother covered her mouth. My father's face burned with anger, and the rest of the family stared in disbelief. My wife collapsed into tears, begging for forgiveness. My brother tried to explain, but the evidence was undeniable. I stood there calmly, watching them squirm under the weight of their disgrace. I didn't need to shout anymore. Their downfall was happening in front of the very people whose respect they craved most. When the video ended, I spoke clearly. You thought you could betray me and hide it, but you forgot one thing: I always find the truth. And now, so does everyone else. I walked out, leaving my wife sobbing and my brother staring at the ground. I didn't look back. I had already contacted my lawyer. Divorce papers were ready, and as for my brother, he was cut out of my life forever. In the weeks that followed, the betrayal spread like wildfire among family and friends. My wife lost her place in my life. My brother lost the trust of everyone, and I, though broken, found strength in the justice I had served. Their shame became their prison. Revenge didn't heal my wounds, but it gave me closure. They destroyed my marriage and my trust, but in the end, they destroyed themselves far more. And that was enough for me to walk away with my head held high.